College Football Revamped has done it again. They released V12 today, and there are some amazing jerseys in this update. So like all the update videos, I'm going to take you through all the new features in NCAA Football 14, and I'm going to show you any new jerseys they've added. Surprisingly, in V12, they haven't really added anything else besides new jerseys. They had a couple bug fixes, but besides that, all they did was update jerseys for 6 Pac-12 teams and Air Force and Navy. So make sure to hit that like button down below if you enjoy these update videos. The 6 teams from the Pac-12 that they didn't release in V11, which is Arizona State, Cal, Colorado, Stanford, Utah, and Washington. Those are the 6 Pac-12 teams that are going to be shown in this video, and then after that I'll show you Air Force's updated jerseys and Navy's updated jerseys, and I promise you, those are worth the wait. Anyway, I feel like I've been rambling on for a bit. We're starting off with Arizona State, and honestly they have a ton of different jersey combinations. For starters, these are their home jerseys right here. You got the Sun Devils on the side of the pants, and then their away jerseys, they have the same pants, they're just the white tops. Nothing special about these. I do like the helmets, but then we get into the throwback jerseys. Take a look at that helmet now. I love it. It looks like the Washington Redskins. I meant the Washington football team, my bad. I forget I can't say that anymore, but anyway, that's their throwback jerseys. Then you look at their sustainable jerseys. These are all white, and I love these. Next up is the Pat Tillman jerseys. I like their maroon jersey tops with the Arizona State written across the front a little bit more. I think it looks a little bit better, but these are the Pat Tillman jerseys. Next up are their black jerseys. They don't really look like solid black. They're more of like a charcoal because the tops are a little bit lighter than the bottoms. I would definitely recommend going into a game and trying these out. It's a blackout combination. They almost remind me of Troy's black jerseys a little bit, so you definitely want to try these out. Now we're looking at their all white jerseys. I do like how on one side of the helmet they have a player number, and on the other side they have their logo like this. Whiteout jerseys always look pretty cool no matter the school. Lastly, for Arizona State, they also have a maroon helmet like this with their logo across the top, but it doesn't look like there's a player number on this side. Whatever, this is the last jersey combination for Arizona State. And now it's time to look at Cal's jerseys. I feel like Arizona State had a ton of different combinations. Cal doesn't have many, but what they do have is some pretty sick jerseys. I love how the stripes look on the shoulders and then as well on the pants. Next up, we have their white jerseys. They unfortunately do not have a white helmet, so you can't go with the full whiteout, which is unfortunate. Next up, we have their gold jerseys. I'm a pretty big fan of these, and there's something really cool that you can add to these that make these look even better. It's the Joe Roth throwback helmet. Take a look at that. It's pretty much a full yellow out jersey set. And that brings me to the last jersey that Cal has, the full Joe Roth throwback set. You see these, it looks like UCLA, but I think these jerseys are probably my favorites of them all. The helmet looks really good, but that wraps up what Cal's jerseys look like. Now we're on to Colorado, and I cannot wait to get into these. There are a lot of cool combinations in here. At first, we have the full whiteout. Like I've said many times, and I'll say it again a ton in this video, whiteouts always look super clean in game. Next up, we have their blackouts. These also look really good. The Colorado stands out in the white like that. They're nothing different than the whiteouts except just black jerseys. And that means these jerseys aren't really unique with any different designs, just different colorways that you can combine to make really cool combinations. These are what the gray ones look like. Another great option, a gray out, is always a good look. And then we get to add in a gold helmet like that. Unfortunately, Colorado does not have any gold jerseys. They just have a gold helmet and gold pants you can add on as well. Next up is Stanford, and honestly, my expectations are pretty low. They're a historic school. They keep their jerseys pretty simple. I'm not expecting any crazy different colorways or anything. At first, they do have the whiteout available. I'm always a fan of this. I will always repeat this. The whiteouts always look the best. And then they have a blackout combination as well. Take a look at these helmets. They are sick. The blackout jerseys for Stanford just look absolutely phenomenal. I am definitely a big fan of these. And lastly, you have their red jersey tops. They don't have red pants or a red helmet. This is the last jersey combination Stanford has. They don't have many different jerseys to wear, but my favorite jerseys of Stanford's definitely have to be these blackout ones right here. Next up is Utah, and honestly, I don't really know what to expect. It looks like we have some crimson ones right here. There are a lot of stripes on the shoulders. I am definitely a fan of that. The helmets almost look like they have a little chrome effect, and here they're all whites. I wish that the whiteout jerseys would not have any stripes on the shoulders. I think a full whiteout looks better. Then it looks like we have a dark mode. Okay, these jerseys are sick. This might be the best jersey update ever because I know with Air Force and Navy coming up, those are going to be amazing. We've already seen some good ones in Cal's and Arizona State's, and now take a look at that helmet. I think that looks amazing. Utah is doing it right with these dark mode black jerseys right here. The pants look good, all the stripes look great, and this is probably my favorite jerseys of theirs before I even look through the rest of them. It looks like they have these Neo throwback jerseys as well. you got the logo, the W, on the helmet and on the side of the jersey. I do have to say, all the stripe combinations in Utah's jerseys were all very well put together. The interesting thing about Utah's jerseys though, is they have 7 different pant types. I've already showed you all the different helmets and jerseys, but there's also 2019 black pants, 2019 white pants, and 2019 crimson pants that all look different from the original pants. So there is a small difference. This is what the crimson pants look like right here, and then this is what the 2019 ones look like. So there is a little bit of a stripe difference, and you can use whichever one you prefer. But now it's time to cover Washington's jerseys. This is the last Pac-12 team in the V12 update. I'm going to start out with their blackout jerseys. These are my favorite from the jump. I just love blackout jersey combinations. I love whiteout jersey combinations. Next up, we have their purple jerseys. They only have 2 different available helmets. There aren't purple helmets. They have this gold helmet right here, and then the black one I just showed you. So I'm going to be sticking with the gold helmet for the rest of these jersey combinations. And I gotta say, the purple jerseys have a pretty cool stripe combination on the shoulder pads. Next up is Washington's white jerseys right here. They have that same stripe combination on the shoulder pads. And unfortunately, besides these gold pants right here, that is all of the jersey combinations that Washington has, which means now it's time to hop into Air Force and Navy's jerseys. These are even better. I know you all are going to love these. I've looked through them. They look sick. We're starting off with their just basic home jerseys, and the zip on the helmet looks great. You can make them a full whiteout, so that's what I do because I love the whiteout, of course. Next up, I have their all blue jerseys right here. Take a look at these. Not much different than the white ones, but whenever you can do a full color from the top to the bottom, I think that's the best situation. I like when all the colors line up from top to bottom, but now we get to take a look at some of their really cool jersey combinations. First, we're taking a look at their C17 ones. I'm a huge fan of these gray ones, but take a look at the best part. The back of the jerseys. You got the eagle on the left, and then you got the name and stuff in the middle. It just stands out really well. It looks sick. And these are the C17 jerseys right here. And then you have their red tail jerseys right here. The helmets on these red tail jerseys are super sick. And then take a look at the back. They don't have their names on these. It just says red tails. These jerseys are just amazing. It even looks like there's a message on the side of the pant legs, on the right pant leg. I can't read it, but maybe in game you're able to. But this is what Air Force's red tail jerseys look like. I'm a huge fan of these. And lastly, we've come to Navy, the end of the video. We're going to be taking a look at all their different jersey combinations. There were only 8 teams in this update, but College Football Revamped has been doing amazing work. Next up, I think they're going to go with the American Conference, so it'll be nice to see teams like Cincinnati getting their updated jerseys. Anyway, let's take a look at Navy's. Their home jerseys are pretty normal, though I do like the stripes on the shoulder pads. I think those look really good, but this is what their home jerseys look like. And then you have their away ones. Nothing much changes besides the top. It's white now, but that's not why we're here. We're here for the special jerseys. Before we jump into those, I have to showcase the full Navy set right here. They don't have a Navy helmet, unfortunately, but now it's time to get into the good stuff. This is the Bill the Goat jerseys. There's that Navy helmet that you're probably used to seeing. The shoulder pads and the pants both have a pretty cool design on them that you're not used to seeing. It's unique, and this is what the Bill the Goat jerseys look like. Now we have the 1960s throwback jerseys. Take a look at that helmet right there. I love it. It looks old, it looks rusty, but it's probably one of my favorite helmets in the update. And the rest of the jerseys kind of look like an AFC or NFC throwback jersey. And lastly, we're at the end of the video, and we're on my favorite jerseys in this whole update. The Blue Angels jerseys. The helmet is sick. It's a baby blue, and then you got the design on it like that. And look at this. The rest of the jerseys also look sick. The American flag on the shoulder. I'm a huge fan of these. These are my favorite jerseys in the whole update, and you all need to let me know down below which jersey looked the best in this video. I'm a big fan of the V12 College Football Revamped update. If you guys made it this far, make sure to hit that like button down below, and I will see you boys in the next one.